Hello, beauties. Welcome to Beauty Affair. Today I'm with Sarah Molise from Permanent Touch Cosmetics and Aesthetics. And today we're going to be talking about influencers. Are they giving you the right tips and tricks, or are they sending you down the wrong path? Is your hot shower too hot? And how many steps do you actually need for your daily skincare routine? Stay tuned. I am having an affair, a beauty affair, on my journey to optimal skincare, slowing down the effects of aging, and making myself feel fabulous from the inside out. I am jumping into rabbit holes and blasting my way out with knowledge that I want to share with you. Come, follow my journey, learn with me, and let's feel younger together. Welcome back to Beauty Affair. I am Lindsay Aliseo, your skin queen on the scene. Today, I am with Sarah Molise, Permanent Touch Cosmetics and Aesthetics. Sarah is a licensed medical esthetician and permanent makeup artist. I can't wait. I'm getting my eyebrows done too. Who has worked in the industry for 6 years. Welcome, Sarah.
Hi, I'm so excited to be here, and I love working together, so this is great.
So Sarah has, not only has she been in the business for 6 years and has she has all these credentials, she has been doing my skin exclusively for 3 years. This is our third year. Yeah. And very exciting. I love everything that they do here at Permanent Touch Cosmetics. But we'll get into that on another episode. Today, we're just going to have fun, right?
Yes, so excited.
Okay, there is so much information out there between these top beauty magazines, or nowadays websites and social profiles, right? Mm-hmm. Celebrities, experts, influencers, yes, and doctors, all promoting, and I'm going to go promoting, we'll talk about the quote unquote, right?
100%.
Different beauty brands and skincare lotions and potions. I know Sharon likes to say the lotions, the potions. Yeah, and even treatments.
Yes.
It's great that we have a trove of information out there, but the question is, how do you know the difference between credible information, the hype, and possibly damaging information? The simple answer that I can come up with is consider it all a suggestion and do your own research. Most of the time, the people that are promoting different brands and services, products, are actually getting paid to do so. You know how they have all these lists, yes, all the beauty sites. Hey, best eye cream of 2023, and then they list 8 products, right, or 8 brands. Most of those brands, I shouldn't say most, all of those brands are actually paying to be on that list, yes, to get what you call a backlink. Mm-hmm. So they have a link back to their website. They're paying for that, and they're paying more to get to the top of the list. Mm-hmm. So how is that genuine, and how do we know what's real and what's not real, right?
It's very hard in today's social world to kind of navigate through a lot of this information. So we really kind of have to make sure that we're doing our own research, make sure we're doing our own deep dives into things, and really being very poignant in who we're following, who we're trusting, who we're listening to. And not everything's left to social media. We still need to come back into offices, talk to doctors, talk to experts, and we really need to let people see our skin and really develop in that progress.
Absolutely. And like you said, listen, not all influencers, and not even doctors, guys, not all of these people promoting, quote unquote, promoting a brand or are doing the wrong thing, but there are a lot of them that are doing it. So you need to find the people that you can watch and know that you can trust what they're saying and showing you.
Yes, 100%. And I think it's a very big deal to make sure that we're following people that do have the credentials and do have the backup. I love social media. I think it's great.
It's a tool.
It's a tool, exactly. But tools need other tools, and you don't usually do a job with just a hammer or just a nail. You've got to use a bunch of different things in your toolbox in order to get the job done. So I always think that try to find people with the experience, try to find multiple points of views, try to really find the things that you're looking for in regards to your skin, because a lot of the times you'll see these beautiful people with beautiful skin promoting these things, But unfortunately, you're behind the scenes, you're dealing with acne, you're dealing with oily, you're dealing with a lot of other things that they're not dealing with, that they're not talking about.
Yeah. And everybody has a different situation. So really, bottom line with influencers, doctors, people that you're following in general when it comes to beauty and comes to your skin, make sure you're doing your research. Make sure you're not just going off of their social media posts that say, hey, look, I did this once and look at my skin. You know, and listen, I know I've said this before, I don't consider myself an influencer. Yeah. I think I consider myself more of a beauty reporter.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah. I would agree with that 100%.
Yes. So I'm going to take the information, I'm going to try things, and I'm going to report back to you on what I thought of it, how it worked for my skin and for my body type and my scalp and my, whatever it is, we may be talking about.
Exactly. And that's really what it comes down to, because you're right. Everyone's skin is different. Everyone's body is made differently, and things are going to react differently for different people. And that's so important to make sure that we focus on, because we really do have to make sure that we're catering our skincare, catering everything that we're doing to our own body and genetic makeup, because it will make the difference.
Absolutely. So you know what? Let's jump into my first question.
Yay.
Sarah, do we need a 6 to 10 step skincare routine every morning and evening?
Absolutely not. I don't really like those large skincare routines. I don't think they're sustainable in a way that, say you have a busy morning and you just can't get it done, you're not going to do it. What you can do, though, and it's very easy, is to do maybe 3 steps. Possibly 4, depending on what your skin is dealing with. Make it short, make it easy, make it doable. Because doable, you'll continue that routine. If it's 6 to 10 steps, first off, you probably have products that are working against each other.
You're going to forget your routine too.
I know, exactly. You're going to forget your routine. You're going to have products in there that are counteractive each other. And then you're going to have things that you're kind of just using as a fluffer that really aren't really doing much, and you're just kind of overloading the skin. And overloading the skin can actually lead to problems in the future. It can lead to acne. It can lead to sensitivity. There's a bunch of other things that can actually happen if you overprocess your skin.
So what are the essentials, right? The big question. And I may have something to go with that. Go ahead. So you tell me first, what are the essentials?
Obviously, you want to have a good cleanser. And when I say good cleanser, I mean you don't want to be using a lot of things with a lot of fragrances on your skin.
Never fragrance. No need for fragrance in your skincare.
Exactly. Leave that in your perfumes. Just don't even, if it has fragrance, just look the other way. When I'm saying good skincare, good cleanser, I mean something that's really going to clean the skin. Sometimes even in the evenings, you're going to have to do a double cleanse, because one of the most important things I consider as part of our skincare routine is sunscreen.
Yes.
Sunscreen likes to stick on the skin, so maybe you want to get a cleanser that's going to help you to kind of break down that barrier at the end of the day. But cleanser, toner, moisturizer. Moisturizer is another big one that I think is kind of what is going to change over your skin. And then serums based off of what's going on in your skin.
Yes, absolutely. I'm going to love this part because I'm all about the serum.
Exactly. But you have so many things that are kind of flying at you nowadays. You have niacinamide, you have hyaluronic acid, you have all of these great tools, but that aren't great for everyone. So
very important.
Exactly. So if you're somebody with sun damage, you're going to go for vitamin C if you're in your routine. If you're somebody who's dry, a hyaluronic acid is great, but typically is in most moisturizers nowadays, so you don't really need it as much. There's different things, but it's definitely the most important that if you are going to utilize serums, that you're catering it to your specific skin. Don't overindulge. You really don't need more than one serum. Usually just once in the morning. If you want to use one at night, that's great, but the simpler the better. I know so many estheticians, so many cosmetic surgeons, dermatologists, that when you ask them what their skincare routine is, they go, I just cleanse my face, put on some moisturizer, clean myself up a little bit, throw on some sunscreen, and I'm done. And that's it.
Let me tell you, and this may shock so many people, may shock you, but you know my skin story very well. And I've said it many times. I have seborrheic dermatitis, which can flare and be triggered by almost anything, especially even items that you can find on the shelf that say, sensitive skin. Yeah. They all have different types of preservatives in them that my skin just doesn't like. So I started making my own skincare. And I know. So I don't use a cleanser on my face. I use, and let me show you, I do water. Okay. And so this gets into our shower situation. We'll go through the process. Yeah. I use water that's not too hot, and let's talk about that in a second. And I use this vibrating egg, which is amazing. So ready, watch. I'm going to power it on. Ooh. And it's vibrating. Feel the silicone. You have different, and then you can make it a little bit faster. Yeah. But look what you have, LED light therapy with it. So as I'm going up and down the face, I can change of course I stick with red because that's the only one that I really want. And yes, we love red LED. So if you don't know about LED, we love red LED. Yes. Anti-aging, stimulate. Come on.
This is really nice.
Isn't that great?
It's soft and it's not too harsh. You don't want to use anything that has like those bristle attachments.
Exactly.
Those are very hard to clean. They tear apart the skin.
The vibrating's throwing me off, Sarah.
But I love that. That's fantastic. Kind of keep the stimulation moving, and you really are going to get that benefit from that red light. That's going to be fantastic.
Yeah, and I'm getting the dirt or the grime or whatever it is out of the pores. Yeah. I'm not using a cleanser because the cleanser actually hurts my skin personally. And again, it comes down to your skin story.
Exactly.
But so this is what works for me. So that's my first step in the shower. Hot water is not good. You want to do.
When it comes to water temperature, the most important thing is that our skin can tolerate it. Our skin on our body and our skin on our face is much different. So our body can take a lot hotter of a temperature. Those are those really nice cozy showers that we get to take in the morning and the night. We let it hit our back, and it's perfectly fine. I know for myself, I have to break down my routine so it's easier for me.
I agree, me too.
Exactly. So one of my easy ways to do that is to wash my face in the shower. I'm a mom. I'm constantly getting pulled in 20 different directions. I work full time. It's just not possible for me to do all of this all at different times. So what I do is I make sure I turn the water temperature down so that it's either a nice lukewarm room temperature. I prefer a cooler, but that's personally me. If you don't like cold water, I understand. I get it. But a nice lukewarm will be fine. And it's important not to hold your face underneath the shower. So you don't want that constant water beating down on your face. But if you're just kind of splashing your water just like you do in your sink, then you're completely fine. You can really do everything in the shower. It's not going to interfere with your skin. Clean your skin in the shower if it makes it easier on your life. It's honestly, it's fine.
Yes. So moral of the story is do it in the shower. Just don't put hot water on your face.
Exactly. You want to try to make your skincare routines doable and easy.
That's the name of the game, guys.
Exactly.
So, okay, wait, hold on. Let me you know what I have to do? I need to show you.
Ooh.
Well, number one, I brought you a little gift.
Oh, I love gifts.
Yes, I have to bring a gift for everybody. So I gave you some of my homemade rose toner, and my rose toner has rose hydrosol in it, apple cider vinegar, and I source everything very specifically.
Beautiful.
And alcohol-free witch hazel, and a little bit of rose hip.
Ooh.
So a couple sprays. I mean, you know how a couple sprays. Yeah. After you come out of the shower. Beautiful. And towel down is the first thing. Guys, let your yay I'll check in, see how you like it. And something else, when you're doing your skincare routine, make sure you give your skin about 30 seconds to let everything get soaked in before you jump to the next item.
It doesn't have to be a long wait. It doesn't have to be these 2-minute waits or anything like that. But you definitely need to give yourself just a bit of time in between. I like to kind of fill that time if it's possible with something else. Maybe I'm washing my hands, maybe something like that. But definitely give your skin just a couple of seconds. Good. Let that serum, let that toner, let that everything seep in a little bit. Definitely.
Absolutely. All right. I think we have come to the end of our beauty affair for today. Sarah, thank you so much for jumping on with me. I love the conversation that we had today is enlightening.
I know, and it's a really, really important one. And like main takeaways is you really got to do your due diligence with digging into what your specific skincare needs are.
And find the people that you want to follow, watch. Make sure that they're giving you the right information. That's all we have for today, beauties. Thank you so much. I love you, I appreciate you, and always be fabulous. Please like, love, subscribe, and follow Beauty Affair Bougie Brunch tickets at beautyaffairpod.com.